Happy Sunday and welcome to The Venue Live. My name is Roger Ramirez and this is Houston's first online live venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We are here in the studio with such marvelous monsters. Marvelous monsters.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's a hot day outside.
I know, you've invited us to your palace.
My butthole.
Your creepy cave.
I've been watching the Good Place, and this one thing that really have you heard of the Good Place?
Everyone's seen the Time Knife. Calm down.
This one. I really like the part where he's like the butthole. Not the butthole, but the butthole. Like my buddy hangout place. Am I late on that? Okay.
No, it's okay.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us your names and what you do in the band. Please bring the mic to you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Brian, and I play the guitar, and I sing a lot of the songs. And
I'm Stephanie. I play guitar and bass, and I sing a lot of the songs as well.
I'm Shane. I play guitar and bass, and I sing a few of the songs as well.
I am Eric. I drum and I sing none of the songs.
Oh yeah, you don't sing any of the songs. One day you will. So,
soon.
What's up?
So very soon, yeah, we're gonna get him to do it.
So, tell us how you came with the name Such Marvelous Monsters.
Well, so I kept a journal when I was about 23, and it's a bunch of like ranting about conspiracy theories and
I love that shit.
And people being like, a lot of it was also about people being like really wonderful and awesome and caring, but at the same time like they can do some real cruel things. And I was just like, people are such marvelous monsters, and I don't know, it just stuck. So
well, that's kind of clever.
Oh, thanks.
That's cool. So before we keep going, West Zone Audio, thank you for the in-ears. We're all using them. They work great. I like the 3-driver ones. We need more. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. So how do y'all know each other? How did y'all come together as a band? Who knew who? Who's the newbie? Who's the founder?
So, before my arrival into the band, I don't know what happened.
There was nothing before.
There was nothing before me, obviously.
We were okay. So, I mean, we were all like, you and Shane. They were in a band together. A few different ones. And then Shane and I, we were in the Talking Livers with a friend of ours, and I don't know, that band broke up, and I guess, did your band break up?
Yes.
Really hard. I don't know, like
It was a hard breakup?
I needed to be in a band again, so I was like, I started with Shane, and I was like, let's do something. And eventually we had Brent, and he doesn't play with us anymore, but
sorry, Brent. You missed out.
we miss you.
I mean, we miss you.
You're all right, guy.
Yeah, and then Frankie came in with the lead guitar, and just like, man, the
Red Shop.
the sound was created. Like that's where it came in. And then Eric recently, a year, maybe like a year. He's been with us for about a year after Brent left, because we used to have like a drum machine instead of drums. And
well, now you have a human drum machine over here.
Yes, and that's a lot of fun, actually.
It makes a difference to have that human factor, not just that for the nuances, but also to interact with.
Yeah. Eric was in and Let Me Remember. Eric was in Let Me Remember, and he played with us actually because Shane did live drums on the album, on our first album. So we have drum machine and synthesizers, but this guy was like, he was like living at the studio for whatever reason, because he's Shane and he likes to do everything in the most difficult manner possible. So he was like, I'm just going to do some live drums to kind of fill it out. So Eric was, our sister band was Let Me Remember. And so our CD release, Eric came and played with us, and we just thought it'd be really cool to have him on stage with us. And then Brent had to go, do his thing. So we were like, hey, buddy. And I think he forcefully ejected himself from the other band.
It was a hard breakup there.
Yeah,
too?
it was a whole thing. He, I think Eric, yeah. Eric,
Well, he's
he
worth
was
fighting for.
He got in trouble. He was squishing loaves of bread at a store, and they couldn't have. They were like, we can't have that. It's going to tarnish our reputation. It was
Oh
a
no
whole
way!
thing.
Is that true?
You don't want a guy like that in your band.
Is that true? That's like the softest nervous breakdown I've ever heard about.
Yeah, it was really slow and quiet. It was,
You're like,
it was really hard to watch. He's here because we feel bad for him and trying to rehabilitate him. So.
Well, I hope you're doing better. Unfortunately, I have no bread, but maybe I do have some. so describe your musical style. Tell us a little bit about that and your influences. I'm gonna combine two questions into one.
I don't know. You know what? I think it's a good idea to smash those together, those questions, because we don't know. I don't know, man. When people are like, "What kind of band are you?" We're like, I don't know. We do stuff. We make sounds and
I could be totally
sound like
wrong,
something.
but from soundcheck, I get like an '80s vibe.
Yeah, it's kind of new wave. It kind of has a new wave thing to it. He likes to say The Cure and Smashing Pumpkins. And
I like the Cure and the Smiths and the Smashing Pumpkins.
So those are some of your influences, I guess. The Cure and Smashing Pumpkins.
maybe subconsciously.
Maybe subconsciously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always. I mean, obviously, like when you, I learned how to play from like playing like the Cars and like the Pixies is another big one for me. I just learned to play like that. So I can't play solos. So I think that's kind of where that came from. I like Cocteau Twins and lame stuff, and they like stuff that's not lame.
I like that stuff too. I like a lot of stuff, so it's hard. That's why it's hard
Yeah.
to choose an influence.
Well, it's really hard to choose an influence. For me, it's really easy because I only listen to one band, and it's plastered all over the walls.
It's Dave Matthews.
The Dave Matthews Band.
I was, when we were setting up, I was kind of looking over and I was like, is this guy in fucking Dave Matthews Band? Or is it like, what? Did I miss something?
No, but the like 2 bands ago or 3 bands ago, a dude walked in, and he was very nice dude. It was his drummer, very nice drummer. He was like, hey man, have you heard of Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds? And because he saw that poster out there, and I was like, yes. So when after the interview, he comes up to me, he's like, that was a dumb question, huh? And I was like, why? And he was like, I saw your whole wall, man. You have like Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds posters all over your walls. So so that was cool. I was like, no, it's okay, bro. Don't worry about it. It's a fair question. So tell us about the songs that you're gonna play today. Okay, no, before we go there, what made you choose to do original music as opposed from doing the typical covers? Or were y'all ever a cover band? I know everybody kind of plays a few covers here and there.
Yeah.
But what made you like actually be like, nah, let's write some music. Let's be different.
I don't know. I can't really do any covers. They're really great. I can't. And I like to write a lot. I'm kind of a writer first before a musician, so.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah, it's easier for me, I guess. I don't.
Some people do that. In my experience, music, I was always a musician first, so I approach music writing with music first, and then for me the hardest thing is actually to put words to it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, I can't sing. Shane sounds. He can do a good Bush cover. This guy's got a good. But no, I think it's really easy, particularly with this band, like writing originals. Like it takes me 1,000 years to write a song, and Steph, it takes her like 15 minutes. So it's usually like, oh God, what are we gonna do about a new one?
People.
Yeah, and then Steph's just like, I got like 8 new songs. We're like, all right, great. Yeah.
You could probably do 15 in 1 minute. So.
Yeah, I can't. I'm still working. I have like 4. I've written like 4 songs.
Well, we can't wait to hear them next
10
time I
years.
come by. So about the songs that you're gonna play today, how many songs are you gonna perform for us today?
We're going to do 8 songs.
Awesome.
We're going to do 8 songs for you, Roger.
Awesome. So that's awesome because I think I only heard like 3 of them in soundcheck.
Yeah.
And it's always like a mystery for me to like mix, especially in this platform where bands come in and do like a 15, 20 minute sound check. And then they throw all these songs that I haven't heard, mixing them live is like an adventure. It's like choose your own adventure, like book, like, cause I'm like, okay, the guitars come in, the vocals come in. So it's actually very educational for me as well.
Yeah, this is exciting. I'm very excited. I'm as excited as you are.
Awesome. Well,
I think-
people on YouTube,
Wow.
if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We want to keep doing this, and your subscriptions actually help to do this. Make sure that you share the video, and make sure that the such marvelous monsters are heard everywhere. Make sure their music is listened to by ears around the world. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you give us a like and you share the page. Guys, where can they find you on social media?
Oh, Instagram, Facebook, Bandcamp.
What's Bandcamp, by the way?
Bandcamp. Yeah, it's so it's a website where a lot of bands kind of have their own website within it. I don't know.
I need to go stock it.
Yeah, it's cool. You can we have some merch on there and stuff. You can some T-shirts and
A shirt would have been nice.
I know. I wanted to bring
I
you
would've
one.
worn the shirt.
I'll bring one tomorrow. I'll just
You bring one
I'll just-
tomorrow?
I'll put it on your
Where?
doorstep.
You leave it in my stoop?
Yeah. No, I did want to bring one, and then we got here and I was like, damn. Sorry.
It's sorry to call you out, but a shirt would have been nice.
yeah. Well, now we'll
Just
do
kidding.
it. Remind
what
me.
we meant is that we haven't made shirts
They
yet, but we will by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, it's all good. I don't need a shirt. No, shirt would have been nice, but it's always
No, I'm kidding.
I always like to support the bands that come through here, and so even after the bands that have given me a shirt, I'll wear them from like the day of the show till the next day, because I will shower eventually. I don't just live in my butthole. All right, guys. So if you're watching on Twitter, give us a bunch of hearts. Make sure that you love our place. We love y'all. We like to support local bands, original cover bands, tribute bands. We have lots of shows coming up. I'm gonna post a calendar with a lot of shows. Dates are going fast. Super excited about how things are going. Shane, do you want to say something? I know you can't keep your hands away from the mic back
I'm
there.
good. Nah, it's okay. We're on Spotify also, and not just Bandcamp. And I think we had some music on SoundCloud. If you didn't already say that.
SoundCloud. All right,
Well,
so
I think our demos.
how about after the show?
And our reps.
Send me a text with your social media information, and I'll just copy and paste it to all the posts that will go up there. How about that?
Will
Is that
do.
a fair deal?
I think so.
Awesome, guys.
Okay,
All right,
good.
so let's not keep them waiting, guys.
Okay.
Well, one more time, Whetstone, thank you. We're going to take a 2-minute break. These guys are going to get set. I'm going to clear these chairs out of the set. One day I'll have people doing that for me, hopefully, and which is no big deal. But thank you for watching, guys. We'll be back shortly.